Amazing. We're back. So I was saying about the fact that a lot of people think that you can build perception by dressing up. Please let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
I can
Yes,
hear you.
sir.
Yes, I can
Thank
hear
you
you.
very much. My people have a saying, and I'm not going to forefathers or six fathers now, that Ashtonla Koleyon, meaning wearing expensive fabric does not make you a big person. A lot of people are going to be checking more for your character, for the stuff you are made of. So in building your perception, ensure that you are not using the flimsiest of things to build your perception. Choose something that is integral, something that is solid, and create a perception around it. For some people, your perception will be built around hard work. For some of you, your perception will be built around integrity. For some of you, your perception will be built around quality. For some of you, your perception will be built around joy. Some of you, it will be around fun. Some of you, your perception will be built around religiosity. Create something that people can lock into, connect with, that can connect with you where you are, and can serve people a level of credence and reassurance about your person and your brand. So they can have a basis, an anchoring to key into to secure their ship with you. I hope that has helped you to understand a bit of perception and anchoring. Please use that link to drop how this class is serving you on Instagram. Please say something that will make someone else want to come for this program the next time they hear about it. I'll hand you over to the able hands of Taya. She continues, and we're about to.
Okay. So for this night, we'll be teaching one more point. Before I teach on one more point, I have 10 comments there. And we are, at the moment, I think we're 60 something, 66. So if you know this class has blessed you, please go and comment. I'm not going to say anything about the last point for this night. Our classes hold for 2 hours. We extend it to 30 minutes more so that we can take questions, but I want to give one point. Obviously, we'll be having a part 2 of this class, and the part 2 of this class first. It's going to be free, but it's going to be compulsory for you to invite people. So the people that are inviting people are the ones that will have access to the part 2 of this class. You get the info when we'll be having the part 2. Stay active in the group. But before I say one more point, I have a point to say before we call it a night. This night, I will want you, if you, anyhow you feel, do you see, whatever you want to say about this class, go and express yourself. Please don't say you got value. I want to know what value you got. I want you to express yourself before I talk about the one more point for this night. So while I'm waiting for you to comment on that post, what you have learned, the last 2 hours, what you have learned, beginning from the class, from when we talked about awareness, beginning from where we talked about clarity, to the songs we sang, everything. Do you see? Go, Madam Abolaji, in the chat. It should be on Instagram. Then what was awesome about the time, by now you should know that I love specificity. So being more specific is really nice. To be more specific, it shows that you were really in class. So one more point. But before I go into that one more point, while I'm waiting for you to comment, you can access the link. Let me drop it again. It's in the chat. Just click on it while still on Zoom. Then go and talk about it. What one thing you learned? What stood out for you? What would you be implementing? See, because you people go for a lot of free trainings. Like I said, there is tendency for your brain to be in this, what do they call that? That monkey zone. Which is the reason why I tell people, say one thing that you will implement. You don't need to be able to implement everything I've taught. You need to be able to implement just one thing. One strategy in the hands of an empowered you is a lot more than 1,000 strategy in the hands of a disempowered you. So while we're waiting for you to comment on that post, I want to talk about GMI. So what's the GMI? The prestigious GMI. People have been asking about GMI. Some people say they want to even pay and all of that. So to be good, I introduce. To be good, I introduce to you the GMI. The GMI, somebody else is still saying what's the page. The GMI is not a training. The GMI is not a class. The GMI is a transformational program. Let me say that again. The GMI is not a 2-day training, it's not a 3-day training, it's not a 5-day training that leaves you high and dry. The GMI is a transformational training, transformational program. So the GMI simply means grow and monetize Instagram. It also means growth marketing intensive. Do you see? Growth marketing intensive. So the GMI comes in 3 levels. Please, how many of you would like to know the 3 levels of the GMI? How many of you would like to know the 3 levels of the GMI? Read about the GMI, you better have people saying, oh, I'm selling. How many of you would like to know about the GMI? Please, I'm waiting for you. If I don't see enough comment on that post, I will not say the last point for this night. And like I said, there will be a part 2. I have about 15 points here, and I've just done 1, 2, 3, 4. I've done 3. I'll mention 1 more before we close. But while I'm waiting, that's why I'm doing this. Only Madam Yetunde wants to know. Augusta Ojema wants to know. Who else wants to know about the GMI? Grow and monetize Instagram. Who else wants to know? Who else wants to know about the grow and monetize Instagram? Joya Kedi wants to know. Comfort wants to know. Awesome. Atene wants to know. So like I said, the GMI simply means grow and monetize Instagram or growth marketing intensive. So what does the GMI do for you? GMI is transformational. GMI changes everything about you. Everything about you. The GMI changes everything about you. The way you do your business. Everybody that has gone through the GMI, I'm seeing only one screen. Let me move to the other one. Please, so if I don't see comments, I will not say the last point. So I'm using this opportunity to check the comments. So now, if you have been looking at, okay, how do I do my business well? The GMI will solve that for you. If you are looking at, oh, my Instagram or extended my social media, you heard from me about talking about Instagram, then moving into a Facebook. People use what we teach in the GMI and they spread it around. If you have been looking at, oh, I want to be able to build my brand, you've been looking at, I want to be able to make money apart from commissions. I keep saying there are 7 other ways to make money apart from, he said the link is not taken into his Instagram. Go to my Instagram. He said the link is Zoom link there. That link is Zoom link. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So if you have been looking, oh, how do I build my brand? How do I build my perception? How do I leverage social media? If you have all those questions in your heart, if you have, okay, how do I even do my business well? How do I talk to strangers? How is it that I can start talking to people online? Oh, I've been hearing people make money on this social media. Is it really for me? How do I go about it? The GMI answers all of your questions. Do you see? And we have 3 packages. We have the GMI Prime, which is focused on showing you how to use social media to leverage your business. In less than 30 days, you would have known how to use Instagram. Then you can transfer this and go and use it for your other social media, like other people here are doing. You can hear from me saying, I've taken this thing, not just Instagram, now I'm using it on Facebook. You can hear Spedisha saying the same thing. What else will the GMI give to you? The GMI is going to give you access to the TKTY system. So I keep saying it, there's a way to sell I-tickets. We do not teach you to sell property the way they teach you to sell. How many of you have been taught that you should keep calling? Call till the phone goes dead. We don't teach you that. We teach you how to sell, the proper way to sell I-tickets. That's why you hear people having sustainable business and they keep growing, because there's a right way to do these things. And that is the place we show you the TKTY system. What else do we do in the GMI? In the GMI, you know other means of earning apart from commission. Remember I said that this training is around being innovative, digitalization, building a brand, a strong brand, and diversifying. It is in this GMI. You see, I speak about Mr. Karabin, your real estate blog. Your real estate blog hand is full sum that you paid for the GMI for just going to speak to a set of people for 6 days. So if you are here and you want to be able to diversify, we're in Jagaban and people are diversifying, guess what? The GMI is a place that will help you with diversification. So what more does the GMI do? The GMI does a lot. In the GMI, you're going to get personalized strategy. Yes, it comes in group, but guess what? Everybody gets their own system, their own strategy. Why? Because you that you are in first year of doing business and you are selling, you are different from somebody who has done 6 years who has not selling. And the same strategies will not work for both of you. That's why you see that it's an awesome course and everybody keeps talking. Oh, I got results, I got results. It's not a one size fits all. We do not do a one size fits all. Do you see? Now, that's for the GMI brand. What does the GMI Accelerator has? The GMI Accelerator helps you with building system. If you want to be able to have, if you are looking to do real estate for the long haul, then you will need to build system. Just like your body has systems and the different systems function so that you as the human being can function. So also is your business. We will be showing you all the different systems that you need to put in your business. The lead gen system, the nurturing system, the TOMA system, the selling system, the marketing system. There are a couple more systems that we will show you so that you actually can know how to put these systems. And you will never one day again ask, what should I be doing in my business? What should I do now? How do I talk to strangers? Where do I get leads from? Do you see? So that goes with system. And the GMI Accelerator is new, is brand new. Like it's brand new. This is the first time ever. I want to say who is Zoom user, but my mind said it could be Budget Land. And now I see her face, it is Budget Land indeed. Do you see? So if you are looking at, oh, I want to be able to leverage tech. So this is GMI Accelerator. If you are joining GMI Accelerator, is the first of its kind. This is the first time we are launching it. It helps you get your system in place faster. It helps you get your system in place faster. So all those of you that are procrastinators, procrastination is going to be gone forever. You cannot do GMI and procrastinate. Never. Don't worry. It's for people that say, oh, I don't know my left from my right. I don't even have Instagram app. You are covered. Do you see? That's the GMI. So now, we also have a third one, the GMI exclusive. The GMI exclusive is for people who want one-to-one attention. Some people will tell you, okay, I want this one-to-one attention. And that's why we created the GMI exclusive. You get all we give people in the GMI Accelerator, but it's only, in fact, it's not one-on-one, it's two-on-one, because when you work with Toko Taya, you work with Toko and Taya. You work with the male and you work with the female together. You work with logic and you work with emotion. We makes it awesome. So now, how many of you want to know the price of the GMI? How many of you would like to know the price of the GMI? How many of you want to know the price of the GMI?
I would like to know the price of the GMI.
Okay. Who else? How many people want to know? So the GMI one-to-one exclusive is $5,000. That has been the price since its inception, and we have not increased the price. So if you want the exclusive, it is one-to-one, but you cannot come in for, if you have your $5,000, you cannot sign up for the one-to-one except you go through an interview. We do not work with everybody on a one-to-one level. So we want to meet you. We too also want we want to meet you and assess if we can work together. So that's $5K, and it's for 3 months for one-to-one. Do you see? Now the GMI Accelerator is for 3 months, and the GMI Accelerator is for 3 million naira. And please, if you are here and you are saying you shut down, do you know what it means? It means you're not ready to make the mega sales, honestly. So how much is 3 million compared to 50 million? Compared to 50 million made in less than 12. It's the fastest, easiest sales ever. Full sum. So now let's even move. How much is 5 million, 3 million compared to 70 million? Now, the person did not pay 70 million. She said, normally, I would have, if she was to be in this room, I would have called her. She said, normally, I would have thrown away that sales. I would have used my impatience to throw it away. But here am I. They have moved from 73 million to 153 million. That same person, that same house. And all because I was patient enough. How would you want to make 50 million without running hands? How would you want to make 250 million without running hands? Are these things possible? Yes. If it has happened for one person, it will happen for you. Do you see? So the GMI Accelerator, that is for 3 months, that shows you how to put your systems in place, is going for 3 million naira. The GMI Prime, that is going to show you systems around your social media, is going for 600,000 a month. So what makes the GMI, Tokotaya's GMI special, is that you will implement. If you have gone for all trainings, and you have never implemented, whatever the amount you have paid, ask Mr. Meaningful, you will implement. That is one thing that separates Tokotaya's GMI program. You see, you will implement. Just forget it. Even new bride is implementing. That the husband is saying, so I have seen somebody who my husband can fear, who my wife can fear. You will implement. And when you implement, you will get the result. People are not just getting results because, I love what Mr. Meaningful said. It is not magic, even though what we do here is more than magic. It is the fact that you will implement. And once you implement, you will get the results. The reason people have not been getting results is because they have not been implemented. So you look at it. The last training you went for, did you implement? You paid 250K. Did you implement anything? The last one you went, you paid 150K for 1 day. Did you implement? But this is what separates it from every other training. You will implement. And everybody will see that. You see this Funmi Ayedu, Grace. Success line, literally paid. If she's there, paste another program and say, you're implementing. That one said, I'm coming to join that. If this thing is happening to you, her husband follow join, they do the business. Why? Because he saw this zeal in his wife. Do you see? That is what separates the GMI. Now, GMI Prime is just around social media. I know some of you will say, oh, give me YouTube, give me Twitter, give me TikTok. You see, I don't lie. If you want to build a system around something, remember I said, if you want to get results, there's something called laser focus. So I'm not going to say because you want to pay, I'll give you TikTok. It's a lie. There's a principle that surrounds TikTok. Do you think you can learn it in 30 days? I am talking implementation. Do you see? You want to do all of this? It's just like I told you, I'm not a developer. I don't lie. I'm not going to tell you. Now, with what you are taught, you can pick it all and go and use it all. People are using it on TikTok and they're getting results. People are using it on YouTube and they're getting results. People are using it on Facebook. You can hear two of our people. Do you see? Funmi said she's using it on her Facebook. You can hear Felicia. Do you see? So, but we're promising you that we want to tear your head. Let me not deceive you. Now, somebody is saying, oh, I want discount. So let me know how many people want discounts. If you are here, you don't want to pay 600. If you are here, you don't want to pay 3 million. But for the one-to-one, there's no discount. There has never been discounts for one-to-one. In fact, for you to do the one-to-one, we will go on an interview. So if you want to do the one-to-one here, all I need you to do is to send apply. So if you send apply, I will give you my account. You will pay 100K. We will get on Zoom and we will see if we are a perfect fit. If we are not, we will refund you your full 100K. Gabagaya, not 1 naira picked. If you are, then you will pay and we will go on that journey. So no discounts for one-on-one. Please, we don't. We have never given discounts for one-to-one. Do you see something? When you come into the GMI, everybody that has come into the GMI has said they have underpaid. So how many people here will want discount? How many people here, if you want to go for Prime, it is for the 1 month, or you want to go for the accelerator, which is for the 3 months, where you learn how to build system, your lead gen system, Thomas system, nurturing system, follow-up system, your selling system, marketing system, your squeeze system. There are so many systems we build in that time. There are so many systems. Do you see? So many people, let me see how many people want discounts? How many people want discounts? If you want discounts, let me know. Just type in discounts. If you want discount, let me know. If you want discount, let me know. Please, I need a screen. Discounts, let me get more discounts. I need a screen to be. So what is it? Can we get info after the meeting? Yes, you can get info after the meeting, but you will not be able to get the discounts if you don't take action now. Do you see? Okay, so for those of you that want discounts, there is a route through which we get discounts. There's a way through which you get discounts. You have heard of me talk about the Realtors Hub. The Realtors Hub is the way to get discounts. So for everybody that joins the Realtors Hub, you will get discounts. The Realtors Hub serves as a waiting list. It doesn't just serve as a waiting list. The Realtors Hub is the only place you get discounts into the GMI. What else does the Realtors Hub do for you? The Realtors Hub gives you knowledge, premium knowledge. You heard me say about how somebody came in, how I taught a class for solid 5 weeks. One thing that will help people pay you fast. I taught it and people went to implement and they learned. We moved to another thing and we've just done 1 class on it. That's how the entire close is 6 plots. The same thing somebody else used, they made 5 million, 5 people paid about 1 million. That's same week. In less than 1 week, she's done 5 million cash back, 1 million rather, from 5 people, using that singular thing I taught. So when you come into the Realtors Hub, you will know that it is different. So what else? The Realtors Hub is also the nursery where we groom you to be ready for the GM High. Now, what do you get in the Realtors Hub? Number 1, you get premium knowledge. Do you see? Knowledge that separates. We have knowledge, and the Realtors Hub does not just focus on selling. You see, some of you, you have everything around you to sell, but you don't know how to harness the resources around you, which is why you are not selling. You have an uncle somewhere who, if he just talks, he will get 5 of his people to sell. And that will move you to earning, not just selling and getting commission, you will earn travels. You will earn a car. You earn cars, you earn travels, but you don't know how to harness that relationship. Do you see? So we do not just focus on how to make sales. We teach you social intelligence. We do not just teach you social intelligence. We teach you emotional intelligence. What is more? You will be rubbing minds with GMI members because GMI members are there. What is more? We have veterans who have done this real estate business who are there. What is more? It's a community. Then, what is more? You get bonus live sessions with us every Tuesday. So we come out live, we teach, you ask questions, and you have a lot more robust. And see people share deep, secret things in that place. Things that you'll be like, hey, thank God that I'm here. Now I know how to avoid it. Then what is more? The Realtors Hub, you'll be with us for 6 months. Do you see? The Realtors Hub covers for 6 months. Now, I know somebody is saying, how do I get into the Realtors Hub? If you want to get the discount for the GMI, you will have to get into the Realtors Hub. That is the only place where you get very good discount. Very good discount. So who is ready? Who wants to know about the Realtors Hub? Who wants to know about the Realtors Hub? Who wants to know about the Realtors Hub? If you want to know about the Realtors Hub, just type in Hub in the chat. If you want to be able to get discounts and you want to know about the Hub, just type. Temitayo is a member of the Hub. Who wants to know about the Hub? If you want to know about the Hub, just type in Hub. I see Rukayate. Please, is it Rukayat Akingboye? Because Rukayat invited. And then the only Rukayat I know is Rukayat Akingboye. So those of you that are invited, thank you. Hub. Who else wants to get into the Hub? So fine. The Realtors Hub is for 200K, but the only place you get it at a discount is right on this masterclass. If you go into our landing page, our sales page, if you go on that WhatsApp group, there's a link there that takes you to the Realtors Hub. The Realtors Hub is 150K discounted. Original price is 200K. But on this masterclass, we give you 50% discount. So for anybody joining the Hub, you get into the Hub for 100K. So for a small amount of 100K, you get all of these things. You get the discounts to get into the GMI. So if you're here, you want to take advantage of the Hub, DM me the word Hub. Now I'm going to do something super juicy for the first 3 people to enter. Ungazi, Madam Ugozi Onos. Is Chiamaka here? Is Ungazi here? Is Chiamaka and Ugozi, if you're here? I know Chiamaka might not be here. She traveled, her network is bad where she is. But if Madam Ungozi is here, I want her to unmute and tell me about the session she had. So the first 3 people to DM the word Hub to me on WhatsApp, like you DM the word to me on Hub on WhatsApp. First 3 people to DM the word Hub to me on WhatsApp, you will get a bonus. You will get a session with me. My 1 hour with me is 400K. Are you not on WhatsApp? Somebody said I should send my Omeronye Kati. She's not on WhatsApp. Please, if you're on the group, if you are on the group, I don't know how you got this, but if you're on the group, are you giving them the WhatsApp? Okay, you get the WhatsApp. So now this is what I'm doing for the first 3 people who DM the word Hub and secure their slots. I'm going to give you my one-to-one session. I'm going to give you 20 minutes. I wanted these people to speak because the last time they got it, Esther. Oh yeah, I think you can't hide. On mute, my friend. Oh yeah, come and tell them the one-to-one we had, how it was for you. That one-to-one with us is 400K. 1 hour clarity session. Madam, this is your guest. Okay. Give her my WhatsApp now. Let her chat with me. One-to-one is 400K for an hour. And when you pay for it, we will line up. We don't give you sessions immediately. Sometimes you have to wait a month. But to help everybody that joins the Hub, I'm going to see 3 people. If you are missed the first 3 people to jump in right and DM the word Hub and you secure your slot at 100K, you will not just be getting discounts for the GMI. You will not just be getting all the trainings. You will be seeing Tokotaya 20 minutes free like that. Best 3 people to DM the word on WhatsApp. Please send it to me on WhatsApp. You get the account number to pay. I'm only giving 3 people. I will not be able to give everybody. If you are fast enough, secure your slots now. Now, for somebody saying that I don't have the full 100K and I want it, send me Hub and secure your slots. This might be the last time you will hear it for this price. Because if you go to my landing page, it is currently 150K. So yes, you can secure your slots. Madam Esther Emiato, come and tell them how the one-to-one you had was. Oh yeah. Thank God I saw her. On mute, let them see your fine face. She too, she get fine face. So. But why is why is network doing you like that? Why is your camera facing? What's happening? Yeah, on mute now. Tell them the one-to-one you had. How was it for you?
It was awesome, ma. This place is quite noisy. Good evening, ma'am.
We can hear you.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, clear.
Okay, good evening, ma'am. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma.
It was awesome speaking with you, ma. I got a lot from that session with you, ma. I don't want to say much, but I learned a lot from.
You know what? She can't say much. It's a personal session, so we shared a lot of personal things, and I really helped her. But you know what she said? It is therapeutic talking to somebody. It is therapy. Is that not what you said? So that's the one just for jumping on the hub. So if you want to be like Esther who jumped on the hub, who wants the discounts, then DM me on WhatsApp right now so that I can get the link. Please, some people are sending up here. Help me attend to it. DM hub on WhatsApp right now. So I can see my people here. Oh, hey, see Madam MEC, see Merity. Merity, why are you looking like a policewoman now? See your face. Okay, so DM hub right now on WhatsApp. So you get account number to pay right now. First 3 people to pay will get my 20-minute session. I can see hub up. Okay, let me send you the link to pay. Send you the link to pay. Please, if you do not secure your slot this night, don't come and meet me tomorrow and say, please, the discount. I will send you my landing page. You pay what is in it. And even at 150, it's still very cheap. It's very cheap. It's very cheap. We come out, even though I'll tell you Zoom session on Tuesdays is a bonus. I've never missed it. Realtors up on this masterclass, on this, the discount on this Zoom masterclass is 100K. Normal price is 200K. We are getting it at a 50% discount for 100K. That is the only place you can get a discount for the GMI if you want to get it to the GMI, right? Please let me attend to those people there. So, some people say they have questions to ask. Please let me handle the question asking while I answer these people. Okay, who are they? Only 3 people. Because I have 3 people. Others can bill, but no free Zoom session.
Okay, so please, what questions do we have? PP, asking how much? How much for what?
The hub now.
If it's for the hub, it's 200,000 naira. But Taya is giving you a discount of 50% tonight. So you can still join in at 100,000 bucks. Have I answered your question? So let me give us the last point tonight. But before I give us the last point, I just have 17 comments on that post. Beautiful comments. But in this room at the moment, we still have over 45 people. It will just be nice that you pay it forward. You didn't pay any cash to be in this class. It will be nice that you give someone else an opportunity to listen to what you are hearing. Like Madam Pekulia said, that you sell 300 million naira yesterday will not stop your neighbor from selling 1 billion. It won't. You won't sell their product. One of the things I tell the realtors I work with is this. Some people's destiny is tied to your own ability and capacity to sell. Esther, if you do not sell to them, they will not have property in their lives. No other person will be able to carry it through. That's just how it is arranged. That's one of the things I like people around me to understand. That's why one of the things we say again and again is that selling is service to humanity. And that's why it is important for you to know how to sell so you can render your service effectively. Last point for tonight, while you are dropping your comments and paying for the hub, is this. All the things you have heard, all the things you have heard is going to be affected by this last point. And that last point is take action now. The way Taya wants me to say it, start early. Some of you will need 90 days before you can convince that person that their destiny is tied to yours. If you start your 30 days today or 90 days today, it means in 30 or 90 days you would have gotten there. If you wait till December, you will start counting your 90 days from the day you start. A lot of things that you postponed have stayed in the abyss of the future because man does not have the capacity to live in the past and also does not have the capacity to live in the future. You only are in the now. You can only live in the now, and I think that's why they call it a present. The decision you make to live in the present and to be present in the present is the most important decision you can make in your life. Anytime you say, this thing is so good, let me think about it, let me put it in the future, let me. A lot of things go into that place and they just keep going ahead. That's why when they tell young people that you are future leaders, I laugh. They just scammed you. Whatever you are not doing in the present, you will not do. Take action now. The quality of your results is affected by the quality of knowledge you have. It's interesting. I remember that conversation I had with Fumi, Exquisite Grace, the first time. And she said that, top sellers are performing at that height because grace have made available to them. And I thought, but your name is Grace. The way you are talking is disgracing grace. But she did something that surprised me. She got on the GMI. She said something that surprised me more. After she paid, because of her condition at the time, we said to her, defer your admission. Join the class much later. And she stayed consistent. We didn't have the hub then, so she was coming for free classes. We started the GMI. And she moved from thinking that they were making sales because grace was available to them to her herself dispensing graces. Now you heard what she said. Developers are calling to say, let us negotiate with you to sell our products. People are calling to say, we can see what you are doing. Can you please mentor our own too? There's a quality of knowledge that you possess that you can, of a surety, guarantee the quality of results that is coming. If you don't possess the knowledge, somebody said, GMI don't do me shaggy. Or it's been mentioned severally, but I don't know the meaning. Okay, it's an acronym, and it can mean a lot of things. What's the first meaning that we use a lot? Grow and monetize Instagram. Grow and monetize Instagram. But it can also be, what's the next one? It can be growth marketing intensive. It can be great minds. What? So there can be great things around it. But primarily, it is, help me, grow and monetize Instagram. That's what it is. Now, why did we call it grow and monetize Instagram? We know that the money is on Instagram. And we also know that most of you are comfortable on Facebook. We know. I did my business on Facebook for 9 months. And the best I got was encouragement. It doesn't mean people don't sell on Facebook. I have other products I'm selling on Facebook. But for my high ticket products, I had to come on Instagram. I started selling with 300 followers without any attachment to anybody, without affiliating to anybody. And I'll be glad to tell you that some of my students started selling with just 30 followers. You just heard Mr. Temitayo tell you how he's selling real estate with just 300 followers. The fact is, take action on what you have heard. Make the sacrifice to pay nursery school one-time fees for yourself so that you can come to a place where it is easier for you to make the millions or millions of naira decision. We have a GMI cohort running presently, and they are doing amazingly well. How many people are paid? 2 people are paid. 2 people are paid. Awesome. 1 more slot, and you will not get the bonus.
You can still pay for my bonus for what you've done.
GMI is not 100K.
GMI is not 100K.
GMI is a million.
GMI is 600 for Prime. Please, I need you to get Prime. GMI is not 100K. Please, GMI is 600 for Prime. 3 million for Accelerator. Prime is for a month. Accelerator is for 3 months. Now, Accelerator is brand new. Brand new. This is the first time we are bringing out that package. But when you get into the hub, the Realtors Hub, you will be able to get it at a discount. The discount is only in the Realtors Hub. While you're on the Realtors Hub, is it that you will just be moping? Of course not. The Realtors Hub is a full program on its own. People are in the Realtors Hub. Realtors are in the Realtors Hub. In fact, GMI people, after GMI, come into the Realtors Hub. Do you see? So the Realtors Hub is the only way you can get it discounted. You don't want to pay 600 for Prime, come into the Realtors Hub. You don't want to pay 3 million naira for Accelerator, come into the Realtors Hub. Do you see? The Realtors Hub is our program that gives you trainings. It gives you lots of trainings. I'm not sure were you in the class when I was saying about the Realtors? Let me say it again because of you. And who knows, some other people might not have heard. So the Realtors Hub is where you get lots of trainings on sales, not just sales. When we started GMI, we had nothing that was low hanging. You were doing the GMI or the free. Do you see? Now, some realtors started reaching out to us, even people in the Realtors or in the GMI said they had, what do they call these people? Success lines, who wanted good knowledge, but they could not afford the GMI. So we created the Realtors Hub. Realtors Hub is our gift to Realtors. It is no money. If you know the amount to spend coming on Zoom, you'll be wondering, are we okay? In fact, that's what GMI people told us. Are we okay? But it's just a means that, okay, anybody who says, oh, I can't afford the GMI, be there. So what you are doing is that you are coming into the Realtors Hub. So what are the benefits of being in the Realtors Hub? You get lots of trainings. Trainings that will help you with your sales, not just your sales. Trainings that will help you manage your finances, not just your finances. Trainings that will help you with your critical thinking. Some of you have warped thinking, so you cannot make good judgments. We have trainings that will help you with financial management. We have trainings that will help you with your relationship. Some of you have good relationship resources around you, but you just don't know how to harness it. Do you see? So you're going to learn EHI, you're going to learn SI, and a whole lot. Then what is more? We're going to get us coming out live Tuesdays as a bonus. Normally for the amounts paid, we should not even show up on Zoom at all. But because we love Realtors and we love helping you get results, is the reason why we created a community around it. So Tuesdays, tomorrow now, you will see us coming out too. Some of you will be saying, I want. If you want to be part of the people that will be in that class, send the hub to us on WhatsApp so you get it. Do you see? So what else do you get there? You get a community. You see, when you work with the TKTY system at whatever level, you will understand the power of collaborations. Some of you, the reason why you have not been able to close sales is just because you are not collaborating effectively. Collaborations help you and you will learn it. You will notice that there's no competitor. We don't have this competitive energy that drags the other mess. Our realtors are the ones that help each other. In fact, they close calls for themselves. Do you see? Now, I said if you want to get a discount for the GMI, you have to go through the Realtors Hub. The Realtors Hub is like a nursery that grooms you to be ready. And the Realtors Hub is for solid 6 months. Do you see? So then I now said 3 people, if first 3 people to take the slots, pay their money this night, you will get to talk with us one-to-one. 1 hour personal with us is 400K. But we'll be giving you 20 minutes free if you are missed. Now, 2 people have already secured that slot. From 3 people, 2 has gone. If you want to get the 3rd one, DM up and you will get accounts to pay. Now, if you are here, you say, I don't have 100K. Secure your slots with whatever, because after today, if you come and meet me, I will give you the sales page. On the sales page, it is 150,000. You will not be able to say, but you gave me on the master class. I'll say, why didn't you secure your slot? So if you are here and you say, me, I don't have a full 100K, still secure your slot. 3 slots gone, then you will not get that bonus one-on-one. So if you want to be able to talk to me one-on-one, so you have personal things you want to say, you can't afford to say on the group, this is your opportunity to get to see me one-to-one for just paying for the hall. So I hope I've been able to answer. Madam Yetunde, just DM me up and I will send you the account number to pay. Okay, just DM me up on WhatsApp and I'll send you to account number to pay. 1 more slot. You can pay after the 3rd slot. You will not just get my 20-minute session. You will not just get my 20-minute session. Okay. So don't worry, those of you, the 2 people that have paid, I'll confirm. 1 more slot if you want to pick it this night. DM the hub. Send it to me on WhatsApp. Oye, Kati, do you understand? Kati, do you understand? Madam Ige. Just send me a DM on WhatsApp, then you get the account number. If you are you happen to get it here, the 3rd person, then you will get it. So we're going to continue our class next week. Like I said, I have 15 points. I have 15 points to discuss, but this is where time will permit me, so we can call it a night. If you have questions, ask. I'll be able to take 1 question because we're closing in exactly 6 minutes. If you have a question, we're going to continue. I don't know if it's next week because I'm not doing this every. But we're going to have part 2. Part 2, invite. You better invite because you might not just be able to get access to the class. I want to discuss some deeper things. And those of you that are invited, guess what? Madam, just send it to me on WhatsApp. Do you have my WhatsApp? Madam Ige. Okay.
Do we have any questions? Does anybody have any question?
What's happening?
Does anybody have a question?
Any question? Any question? Any question? Hey, I need to do something, please.
All right, so if you don't have any question, as we wrap up for the night.
Hello, this is Omeroye. Please, where is the WhatsApp? I've been trying to, my network has really been somehow, please. The WhatsApp number.
Okay, that's the one. I'll drop it on the chat.
Huh?
I'll drop it in the chat.
Okay, please help me.
But how did you get this link, ma'am? Please, how did you get this link, ma'am? It's 100.
Blessing, my friend.
And Madam Blessing can send you the
Blessings.
link too. You can ask Madam Blessing to send you the link. Once you click on it, it will bring you to my
Okay.
WhatsApp. But that's the WhatsApp number in the chat.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right, thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. So it's 100,000 naira according to Taya's discount. Yeah, it's Taya's discount. Yeah, don't know this.
I'm not giving the
And for the first 3 people to join, Taya is also promising to give you 20 minutes of her time. Okay, 2 people are taking the spot, just 1 more spot to go. Have you answered Madam yesterday too?
Yes, I've answered.
Okay. Short videos. Okay. Like serious? Yeah. Oh my god. That's I've been on WhatsApp. Let's speak. Please, do we have anybody with any question? Any question? Oh. Sorry. No worries. Please, do we have any questions? If we don't have any questions, what should we give you to wrap this evening? The benefits of the Realtors Hub. All right, Mr. Who should I call here? Mr. Temitayo, please. Somebody wants to know the benefits of the Realtors Hub. Mr. Temitayo, can you please tell someone the benefits of the Realtors Hub as somebody that has used it? CJ, can you please unmute? Let's. CJ.
Hi, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hi.
Oh,
Yeah, so
good
nice section.
email.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed this session, although my network went off at some point. Yeah, so I'm asking for the Realtors Hub, right? So what are the benefits? Like, you said a period of 6 months, huh? But I'm not new to Realty. I've been in the business for about 4 years now. Made a couple of sales, but I've not been able to utilize online IG and the rest of that. I'm very traditional like that, you get. So and I think that's what I really want to unravel about myself. That's what I want to learn. So would the Realtor Hub give me that opportunity, trainings on how to go about navigate around the IG and stuff like that? So that's what I wanted to know.
Thank you very much. Before I answer you, I want Mr. Temitayo that has been on the hub to say 1 or 2 things about the Realtors Hub.
All right. Thank you very much, Toko, for the opportunity to speak again.
You're welcome, sir.
So, while I joined the Realtors Hub, I think one of the biggest things I observed initially was that it is more like a school. How do I put this now? Okay, the Realtors Hub is more like a school of knowledge, a school of organized knowledge, where you have everything organized for you from A to Z. And what do I mean by this? Attending these free classes, I think Taya has even mentioned it before. You can get A today, get B today, but the Realtors Hub has helped you organize it that, okay, this is where I should start from. This is the next step knowing the next step by step, stage by stage on how you should move is what the Realtors Hub is going to do for you. It's going to organize it. Trust me, I experienced that. I also used to have a lot of knowledge from every angle before I joined the Realtors Hub. And a lot of times I could be trying Z when I have not even done A to Y. I could be doing B when I'm supposed to do A first. But joining the Realtors Hub helped me organize everything. And trust me, you know it is Tokotaya. You are definitely getting more than you signed up for. A lot of you, I know you are signing up for just sales and just getting more. But trust me, Tokotaya are also going to work on your mind. You're going to get a lot of more things than than you even know that you need. Trust me on that. I went through it and I'm very, very grateful for that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Temitayo. TJ, did you?
Thank you, Timmy. Yeah, Timmy is actually a very good marketer. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm convinced. So maybe I'll just send them.
So let me explain a little bit more. The Realtors Hub has trainings, and Taya also gives bonus live sessions. But what we have that handles you through social media is GMI. Now, you cannot get to GMI without going through the Realtors Hub. Okay, if you want a discount for the GMI, you go through the Realtors Hub. If not, how much are the prices you have at the moment? GMI. Prime is how much? 600 for the Prime, 3 million for the accelerator. But if you want a discount on that, then go through the Realtors Hub. Temitayo has used both. He was on the hub for 6 months before joining the GMI. So also Madam Yemisi. And I'll tell you, from experience, these guys have done amazingly well because they have that background. You understand? So, TJ, is it clear? TJ, I want to know if it's clear. It's TJ right there. A big thank you to Madam Augusta Ijoma. Thank you for dropping the link in a clickable form.
Yes, Claire. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Please, when my 3 slot is come, I will not give.
All right, so as we bring this to a close tonight, I have slept by 5 minutes. I'd like you to know a couple of things. It's the Jagaban economy. And for some people, they are thinking Hulaba. I wish I could remember more of those words. But there's something I told people that I'm working with closely. Secret. This is the time that real estate sells more. In this season, real estate sells more. So as the general economy is crying, whoa, the realtors economy is smiling to the bank. What you are able to pick in the market is dependent on the tools you have in the market and how you are able to use those tools. Booms, okay.
Are you going to be trying for making more money? It's not just a prayer thing. Even when you pray, scripture says, I will show you your teachers. Yeah. Do you see? So it's very good to pray. I'm a Christian, I pray. Do you see?
A lot.
But there's a scripture that says, those that know is rooted in the word knowledge, shall do exploits. If you want to do exploits in this time and season, it is not just all those other things you know. It's not just those other things you know. It is the premium that will separate you, the premium knowledge. Do you see? I was sharing Temitayo used just one thing. Like, what did I tell them? Aspiration. I just mentioned aspiration to you. You won't know what I'm saying. Just only aspiration. It wasn't the aspiration. The new topic, the new series. The new series, no, just one. I completed the other one. Okay. Just one, no, and sold 6. Because I went to use it. And guess what? The guy reached out and paid that night. Do you see? That is the power of that's the power of
Good knowledge.
Good knowledge. Do you see? So those that when there is meltdown, when there's economic meltdown, you will need to retool. Retooling involves getting new knowledge. Those things you knew before will be stale. Do you see? They will not work. And you'll be beginning to think it is village people. No, it is not village people. It calls for retooling. And I'm going to end with my own personal story.
Before you get into that, for those of you that have done 4 years, there's somebody on the hub that has done 10 years. Okay, so one of the things is this. Our brand is built on integrity. The Tokotaya brand is built on integrity. So what we give is premium. And we consistently ensure to not do less than premium at any point in time. So I'll share with you the story of somebody that has been a realtor for 10 years and got on the hub. And I'll tell you the story from what happened when somebody that wanted to start afresh was questioning if they should make the decision or not. Guys, you don't, it's some of the things we've enjoyed is that we really don't have to do a lot of marketing. The people we work with, they do the marketing for us. So the lady was questioning, should I join, should I not join? And 6 veterans answered her.
4 people are paid as I'm speaking. I'll open it for one more person. 4 people have paid as I'm speaking with you. 4 people have paid as I'm speaking with you. One more person. I'll open it for one more person. So now, let me explain something. Okay, sorry.
6 veterans answered her. And one of them that has been in this business for 10 years said, it's a blessing that you are open to this kind of platform before starting out. Is she here? Property madam, if she's here, she can speak up. That
property madam. Speak Ijebu to her. She's carrying me to Ijebu.
I am here.
She be speaking Ijebu. Oh yeah, come and tell me what you told Chiamaka. What did you tell Chiamaka when she joined the hall? What privilege did you say she had?
Okay. Okay, I told her that.
Madam, wait. This woman here, she'll be doing oli. Property madam has done over a decade in this real estate industry. She's a super duper good teacher. She says she has passion to teach.
Yeah.
You almost always see her teaching. Yeah. She's initially when she wanted to get into GNI, we had a bit of squabbles, but we resolved our squabbles. You see, I love the way she handled it because me, I don't be like, hey, please don't as I'm looking at me. Let me tell you something. The GMI is a lot of work, so I don't want extra work. It's a lot of work transforming people. I know it, but I've chosen to do that work because it gives me joy to see it grow. She came in, and her husband came to say thank you. Like, thank you. That day, I was very, very happy. I was very happy. She sold to Caucasians. She's doing really well. Do you see? Now, after doing the GMI prime, she did the prime too. She also she joined the realtors up, so she can tell you the things. So you have the floor.
Okay, thank you, Tokotaya. You see, what I told her that day is that, you know, she was really anxious. She wanted to know, okay, what would this do? What would that do? I said, see, the opportunity you have. I've spent over 10 years in real estate, and to be sincere with you, the kind of training I get from Tokotaya, I wish I had known this 5 years ago. Because it is like she said when she started the training, it is not the kind of training you would get from developers, and it is true. And as realtors, we have scattered knowledge. So I told her, I said, see, Chiamaka, the kind of, you are so opportune I think she said she about 3 years in the business. I said, you are so blessed to have this to be hearing this kind of training at this time. If I had gotten this kind of information, honestly, by now, I don't want to talk as if I want to exaggerate. I won't be here. That's just the truth. I would have gone way far, because you are a product of what you know, and you can't go beyond the kind of knowledge you have. So you are blessed if you are just getting into the real estate business, or you are even as old as I am. It's a very good opportunity for you that you are getting to know this kind of information. And to be sincere with you, you won't get this elsewhere. I mean what I'm saying, because Tokotaya is not that kind of people that will teach you. You see, I told Taya during the GMI session, I said, Taya, the way you put our matter on your head is like we that own the life safe. Let me use Yoruba, Kukawala, like it's not doing me that own my life. It's not doing me as much as it's doing you. Like you see somebody carry your matter on their head, like they just want you must succeed. It's not common. You can only see maybe your parents. I've seen pastors who love you and parents do that. It's rare to get coaches carry your matter on their head and they are always after you as if your life is their life. So it's an opportunity that God has brought your way. Like she said, that God said He will show you your teacher. So if you are here, I think it's God that has brought you here. Stay with Tokotaya. Taya has fire. Toko has. They mix the two. If Toko talks, you hear. If Taya talks, is bua. So please stay here, and you will never regret it. Honestly, you will come back and say thank you to me.
Thank you so very much, Ma.
So like I said, come on to Madam has done GMI. And she joined the Realtors Hub. Do you see? What we are saying is that join the Realtors Hub, get the group. And see, if she had done the Realtors Hub before going to
I still have my own note. She didn't have that my own note.
I will read it. I saw it now. I just saw it now.
No. That's not what the one I'm talking about. For anybody who is coming to the hub, if you have your ego problem, don't come.
So that's GMI now. Means how many is for GMI now?
Okay. Oh, this is up. She's coming into. Okay, fine. Okay, I am sorry for me. I am sorry for. Sir?
For people coming into the GMI.
It's okay to let
yeah, for anybody coming into the hub, you can go at your own pace, everything goes fine. But if your intention is to advance from the hub to the GMI, and you know you have a challenge with being pushed to achieve your own goal, I don't want to say I will still say the other one, but if you have a problem with being pushed to achieve your own goal, you better just go away and go at your own pace and continue with the hub, continue enjoying and romancing the hub. But if you don't mind being pushed into achieving your own goal, then get done with the hub and advance to the GMI. So in simple words, if you have an ego problem, don't come. But if you want your ego problem to be solved, please go ahead. So you choose your choice. Whether you want to choose ego or you want to choose ego, the choice is yours. Thank you.
Yes,
please.
Very true.
You might not know who just spoke to you.
And I'm proud to let you know that Property Madam is my upline. She showed me this way, and we've been wonderful people so far. Yeah. Yeah. That's
amazing.
My powerful upline.
Amazing. So you can see the community, you can see the love. And let me tell you a bit about Mr. Meaningful. Mr. Meaningful too is over 5 years, 6 years, I mean.
Yes, over 6 years.
Over 6 years.
6 years.
He is a relationship manager with one of the biggest real estate firms. He's been a professional for over 20 years. So you might see him looking all flashy, all young. Baba has got some major and experience under his belt too. 20 years in banking is not beans. So it's just why am I letting you know the caliber of people that are talking? Generally, people just talk and you don't know the size of what is speaking. so that you can appropriate correctly the kind of people that are talking about Opasaya. I have people in their 50s, in their 60s that are working with me, and they are grateful that they have access to this. Very grateful. Like I said, we're not interested in being braggadocious. Our brag is in you, the results you get, the person you become. Somebody came to pay for GMI because they saw Mr. Meaningful and they said, sir, whatever you have, I gotta have it. That's the quality of products that come out of this. His wife came to say thank you on his graduation.
Let me tell you, Madam President. Last week, I told them I would throw them out of the group. I was going to take them. I said, Taya, if you take this accountability. I saw her here earlier. She's no longer here at the moment. Let me talk to you. Let me tell you about Madam Aderonke. Madam Aderonke is over 60. When I was still on the GM, I say first, let me tell you the difference. Realtors Up is for go as you want. Nice, you get knowledge. Yes, you get knowledge that will help you sell. On the Realtors Up, Excel was here, and I've told Excel to mute. Excel, yes, fact. She made 20 million. Then I told her what to do. Using the elbow. From how old and sold. Then I told her go and do this. She closed 6 million, and she went to repeat that thing. She did 4 million, and in less than 1 week in the hall. And that was the first time
in all of our studying experience that she'll get 3 people to pay full sum. The 30 million came in full sum. There's what you do when you have knowledge that is different from what you do when you have scattered knowledge. Like Mr. Olabi Karim will say, Sokotaya helped me arrange my alphabets, put them in the right order. Olabi is the one that spoke to somebody and the person was saying, let me put 100 million into your hands, and he told the man, relax. Because Olabi knows that the man can do well more than 100 million. Why should I already take the 100 million and bring 30 million? Let's grow it. Let's do bigger things. Let's build credibility with you. Let's work with you in such a way that you find it easy to recommend me to your people. It's easier to sell high tickets when you understand it.
Talk about this mama here. She clocked 60. You saw how she celebrated her birthday in the WhatsApp group. And I'm going to use a story because you people have stayed this long. I'm going to give you one more thing. So she's in the GMI. GMI is very intensive. Do you see? It's very intensive. So like Mr. Meaningful said, if you don't want to go through the intake, you're not ready to literally change. And you know when the larva wants to transform to a butterfly, it's not an easy one. If you help that larva, the larva will never become a butterfly. Will never be able to fly. So that's the GMI. So Madam Aderonke, I don't know if she's still. I've told her to talk. So I told her to do one-to-many selling. Please write that point down. One-to-many. I'm giving you extra points for staying this long. I know a lot of people have gone, but for staying this long, I love to reward people who are serious with their life. One-to-many. So I told Mama, she's looking very young. She doesn't even look 60 at all. I'm sure she's asleep. She would have unmuted herself. When she traveled first time, she went to Germany. I said, Mama, go and sell one-to-many. Gather people and sell to them. She couldn't do it. But this time around that she traveled, she told me that she spoke to 17 people about her real estate business. 17 people on a cruise. Woo! So I told her, she's going to show me a picture. You need to see where I was dancing. Now, one of the things that will help you do mega sales is selling one-to-many. Write it down. One of the things that will help you do mega sales is selling one-to-many. I know most of you have been trained where you carry the phone and you close. But one-to-many will reduce your stress. One-to-many will help you close faster. One-to-many will help you build your brand. If you want to be able to sell any, let me not use that word before YouTube says I can't load it. Anything. If you want to be able to sell anything, you will need to build a strong brand. One way to build a strong brand is selling one-to-many. And a lot of you have not been equipped on how to sell one-to-many. Ask Temitayo, come into the GMI, you will learn. It's not just learn, I will make you sell one-to-many. Ask Mr. Meaningful. If you cross into the GMI, it is a must. You cannot skip it. If you like, be as shy as whatever. That's why you see our people on that same handle, they are selling their other businesses. Because one way to build a strong, see, let me tell you something, the secret about it. Please, how many of you, if I tell you that I want to bring somebody to come and sell jackpot to you, will you trust me? Because you have known me already. If I come now, I say, I want to bring someone that will sell jackpot to you. Because you have known me already and my capacity, will you trust me? Can I get answers in the chat? You can put it in the chat. Put answers in the chat. Yes. So, like I said, I'm opening up one more slot. 4 slots gone already. Yes. So why will you pay me? Why will you pay me? Mr. Meaningful, why are you begging to do the power start? Why? Why?
Because I have results now. I have results to show for what has been done so far. So I mean,
okay. That's
now,
what
why would I ask for more?
Results. Good. So why did you pay initially?
Why did I pay for GMI?
Initially.
Why I paid for GMI initially? But naturally, I am a voracious learner. I just don't learn. I always want to learn to. Okay, let me remember. At the beginning of that year, when I signed on, I actually made a decision to myself that I wanted to get a coach, not just a coach, but an accountability partner. So it coincided with when I met Tokotaya. When after paying for the program, I realized that was exactly what I needed, because Tokotaya is not just a coach. Tokotaya is somebody, like I said earlier, for me, somebody that will hold you. And like my upline has said, is somebody that will make you achieve your own goal. They will carry your case on their head. So for me, I wanted to get a result. I wanted to move from the level that I was to go to a higher level. And that is what I'm still doing presently. I am on a level now, but I still know that there are still higher levels that other people are getting to. And I mean, I can get there. And for every level that you want to get to, you need to make a higher effort. And for me, that's my propelling factor.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, I got the answer from Realtor Sam. Realtor Sam says, yes, I will. I said, if I wanted to bring somebody who's doing Japa, and I say, guys, I don't know somebody, this person has done Japa, has done track. I said, and the response that you have a track record of success and reliability. So how did I build my track record of success and reliability? It is that I am building a strong brand. So one of the ways, now building a strong brand is a full class on its own. Like it's a class that I can take in sequence like that and like that, because it's not a one-off thing. But one of the things is that I have done one-to-many. I have sold one-to-many. Let's look at that. Somebody wants to pay for me, so I'm trying to transfer from here. It doesn't have money, but so I want to come and paste it here, so I pick it. And
you gonna send the car away.
I'm retí nǹkan dúró alájà. Ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn jàre. Ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ju nǹkan dúró wa.
I think Dr. Taya is back.
Okay.
Larger budget land, Ekwawe. So I'm giving this for people that are staying. Please, who is listening? Or should I just end it into? Let's just end it.
We're with you, ma. Go ahead. No.
We are with you.
Dr. Sam, thank you so much. You build the car, you build the cars, whichever. I'm not teaching English. I'm teaching sales and marketing. Permit my English. Because I have a track record of success and reliability. How do I have a track record of success? How do you build a brand? How do you build a brand? One of the ways to build a brand is that I tell you to do one-to-many. When you do one-to-many, it helps you build your brand faster. See, there's something I love you to do here. If you take the next 90 days to build your brand, you will see an obvious growth in all ramifications. The problem is that most people are not patient to build that brand. So if I come to them and I say, oh, I want to be able to sell, I'm selling this, you will buy because already you now know that this person is reliable. How did I make you know that it is reliable? By doing this one-to-many. Now I know that some of you have heard one-to-many. You've heard old webinars and you're wondering, what do you do? How do you even know it? How do you even get people to it? There's so many questions. We answered that questions for you in the GMI. Especially when you do the accelerator. You will literally, you will sell one-to-many. It's compulsory. It will help you build your brand. You see Mr. Karim, they called him and they paid him the money he paid for GMI. They paid that man once, all expense paid trip, not to sell property, to come and talk on mortgage. Talk last on all expense plane, everything, and his honorarium, his payment was the whole money he paid for. Not prime, he didn't do prime, he did the Pro Max. The package is Pro Max. They paid him once. Why? Because of brand. One way to build your brand is sell one-to-many. And on this note, we will close. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful being your host. We love you. We celebrate you. You said you can't believe 1 hour. People are enjoying. Mr. Mini, if you don't tell them when we do 7 hours. Free class at times we are here till 2. But we stopped that. That ended with 2023.
I see you.
So can we call it a 90? Who love that extra point? If you love that extra point and you know you have not commented on Instagram how this training was for you, go and comment. Let other people see it and be interested in coming. Let me tell you something. For you see the way Mr. Meaningful invited Property Madam, who happens to be Hotline, there is a blessing that accrues to him. I keep saying it. You see people, let me say something. I'll say it to you, but I'll try to explain it. They said, Ibi man ponyo. Ibi is when evil did jump and pass you, or good things come to you. And you're wondering, what did I do? You have sown. You see this thing, my coach is teaching me in a new dimension. I knew it, but it's raising my awareness to it. There are so many things that I know, so many evils that are waving because when TJ is praying, I keep saying some people will be cussing about Sonjo, and you are riding machine, wakala, you are charging. Any which way. Industrial machine, you are charging 500,000. You are charging 1 gown, 35K. And I say, your machine will stop working. Have you not seen the same thing? Tailors, talk about tailors. You are causing the machine will be like, you're causing the person that is making you chop. It's a principle in life that when you help some other people, now my mother spirit to tell me this thing I never knew. She will call me every December and say, Harriet, you can never suffer in life. She said, because what your mother do, My mother retired as a principal in Lagos State. She's an English major. You say, what's your mother? What's the woman said? People will leave children's child. Children will be playing, they will shoot rubber into their eyes. People will like, go someone. I'm ready, job, mommy, money. My mom will be like, my mommy, I carry it. She'll be like, don't you ever fuck up. Don't you ever fuck up. She'll be carrying, say, walking. She'll be running, people will be like, yeah, phone. What like? And she was doing the one. I have never suffered in life. There's a way this thing have a way of coming back. They were when I needed mothers showed up. Do you see? So when we say these things, we are saying you might not understand the principle, we are saying live the principle. Oh, it should be you that should invite people. Even forget the fact that we are giving gifts. Forget it. Forget the fact that you will give gifts, you get gifts and all of that. The fact that when you sleep, see, Dr. Adeshina sold 40 million to it. Do you know how many people Dr. Adeshina has referred? Do you know how many people that Dr. Adeshina did not refer? But they will go and meet Dr. Adeshina and say, tell us about GM, and Dr. Adeshina will beat in his chest. We'll be talking to them hours. You now say the man, as a day, so people are calling him. I say, do you see? So these things happen. They are principles of life. Whether you know to work a principle or not, it works. So if we tell you work this principle, we're only saying take a share of the abundance that lives in the universe. Unlock this abundance. Thank you so much. That's the link. If you still want to comment, bring somebody. Well, we'll be having our next class. If it's going to be next week, I don't know, but I'm not sure. But we're going to have the part 2 of this class and we will teach. But in the meantime, please use what you have learned. And for those of you that are keyed into the hub, one more person, I can say allow one more person. 4 people have keyed in as I'm speaking. It's you, they've paid full payment. I can say allow one more person. I'll give that one more person my time. Yes, because already 2 people's money came in together. So I don't know who to now say I will not give. So, but one more person, get in right now. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful. Thank you, Clementina.
Thank you. Good night. Good night. Good night. I just come out of office since morning. I left home since morning. I left for a training. I came back. I went into the office. I'm just leaving at 10:30. And I work for you.
Thank you so much.
It's the Lord.
Temitola sent me a personal testimony. He used one of the things we taught. Let me see. He sent it. He said, I use that emotions, how to use the aspiration to sell. And it's gotten results on somebody saying they should go for sightseeing. He just sent it to me personally right now on WhatsApp. It's because it's later. I've told him to unmute. That's how powerful the things we teach in the hub are. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, Budget Land. We love you. Thank you, Property Man. Thank you, Madam. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Omere. Thank you, Kati. Thank you, China.
Bye, everyone. Bye. Good night.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Madam Yemisi Onilela, even though I didn't see your face. Thank you, Mr. Charles. Thank you, Mr. Michael Jayola. Thank you. Is it VC? Thank you, Madam Timbako. I guess it's you. Thank you, Rialto Sam. Thank you, Regina Ajiboye. Thank you, Eunice. Thank you, Unduka Cordelia. Thank you, Felicia Choma. Thank you, Double Owo. Thank you, Augusta Ijoma. Thank you, Yetunde Ige. Thank you, Prof. Abdulhamid. We love you. We celebrate you. Keep winning. Keep inviting more people and keep enjoying life. Please remember that this economy is for you and not against you. Bye. Thanks.
Thank you, ma. Good night, ma.
Thank you, ma. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you. Thank you.
Prof, well done, sir.
In the group. Somebody studied in the group too. And the people, it was like, it was fantastic.
It was sweet. It was everything.
So that they can come for the next one.